Okay, so I had no intention of making a video about this thing, but when I opened it and saw it, I realized it was not anything like I expected it to be. So, I have right here the Sabrent USB 3.0 10-port hub with power switches. This thing right here. It's pretty big. Like, you can see the box is pretty big, it's hefty, it weighs a lot, it's pretty heavy. And I assumed that just like a large portion of this must be the actual USB hub, but it's not. So let me show you what's going on inside the box here. It's packaged nicely, I like that. But in here, it opens up like that. Now you might look in there and be like, oh, what's that? This is the thing. This is the USB hub, okay? We'll get to that in just a second. Inside here, there's a lot of heft inside the box yet, okay? So you take this out, and then you have this. A whole box here. This box, this is the size that I was expecting the USB hub to be. I don't know why, but I was. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a picture on Amazon that looks like this. And I think even though there's measurements on there, that picture's sunk into my head and just kind of set my expectations for some reason. So in this box, we have the power cable. This stuff is where all the heft comes from. First, we have this. This is the part that plugs into the USB hub and the wall. This one plugs into the USB port of your computer and the USB hub. And you can see it's about 5 banana lengths. Actually though, from tip to tip, seems to be more like 31 inches. And this one here is where all the weight is. This one is called the switching adapter, and this one plugs into the USB hub and the wall with this. Seems to be like 47-ish inches, not including the little brick part. It probably says online somewhere, I just forgot. This is the part that goes into the wall, and that one is about 47 inches. So when it's all said and done, we got a pretty lengthy bit of cable here that I can't actually stretch out the whole, oops, it came out. If you actually have this on a desk, it does sit on the floor. So it's not gonna like pull it down by the weight of it. At least if your desk is as tall as mine. But you could actually probably have it up to about here, so it's pretty good. So now that we saw all this, let's check out the hub itself. It's very small, actually. It's a lot smaller than I was expecting it to be. At least this time I'm the one that gets to say that. Look at this thing. I mean, it's nice, it's clean, it's got little power buttons for each slot, and you can see here the USB 3.0 and the power part. But once I realized exactly how small this was, it raised a bit of a concern for me. And it's not like whether or not it's gonna work correctly, it's when this thing is sitting flat on a table, like this, and you have a bunch of wires plugged into this. Say your wires kind of tend to lean to the side as they do. Is the weight of the wires just going to make this thing tip over? Which isn't a big deal, but it might be. Especially if you're putting it like on the edge of a desk. But hey, if that's the worst thing that we get out of this, then we're doing okay. Let's see what else is in this box real quick though. This is just a little thing about reviewing stuff and a warranty, safety and warning information, and the user guide. Very profound. Hopefully I don't need this, but if I do, it's there. So the next thing I'm gonna do, plug it in, look at it, make sure all of it works. Maybe I'll see if it tips over too. Like I said, it's not a big deal, but it might be to somebody. Okay, it is plugged in, and as you can see, all the lights are on, and when you click one, the little lights will come off. And I do like that you can turn off the USB ports individually with those power switches, which will come in really handy. All right, now I just gotta plug it into the computer. Okay, it's all plugged in, good to go. I'm gonna test out all of these slots and make sure it actually reads information on it, and I'll let you know how it goes. Which goon drive do I want? Wow, that wasn't tedious at all. They all work. The power buttons do work also. Now, if you're only plugging in something like this, or even things like this, it's probably not going to tip it over. I mean, nothing's really stopping anybody from putting something sticky on the bottom of this, like some double-sided tape or something, or just something that won't damage it, and just sticking it to the table. All right, so I plugged some stuff into it. I mean, it does lean a little bit, but you could probably balance out the weight maybe. I mean, even if it lays on its side, it's really not hurting anything. It's just, the only damage it's causing is to my brain because I want it to just sit perfectly straight up. I also just noticed there's a little light on here too. One thing I will do too, for just to test like the speed and the connectivity of everything, I have a Puppis S1. It's for VR, it's for a direct connection between your computer and your headset. If I plug that into this hub and it works fine, then I'd say we're good to go. The only problem with VR is it messes up your hair and makes your face all red and goofy. So I didn't notice much of a difference, if any. I didn't notice enough of a difference to be like, I noticed a difference. If it was there, it was very slight, and I'm not even sure that I noticed the difference at all. This thing works pretty well. So overall, I like this thing quite a bit. I think it does exactly what it says it does, and it does it well. I was almost hoping that it was heavier so it wouldn't fall around. On the other side of that though, you might be happy that it's small so it doesn't take up a lot of space. But I think that's about it. I don't really know what else to show with this thing. I just wanted to talk about this thing and kind of show it because I was not expecting it to be this small. But I am very impressed with it so far. I guess that's about everything. So if you watched this video, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And maybe I'll see you around on the internet again someday. Later.